Oh, shit. Hello. I took a minute to come on because I realized I forgot to put my chat room up. And hey, someone's talking to me. Hello, Sir Doom 666. How you doing today? How is life treating you? Did you get the you probably did get that crazy storm we got, didn't you? I'm sure you did. You're in Maine, and I think it was all of us East Coasters that got 2 feet of snow. Yay! Ah, yeah, kicking COVID's ass. Yeah, I thought I saw that you guys came down with COVID. Sorry about that. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, now I'm dropping frames. Oh, yeah. Well, to be expected, I guess, with the snowstorm. Even though the storm was yesterday, but here we are today. And yeah, okay. I realized I didn't quite finish. I set up some things, but not the other. So I got to just get my second monitor, which is my TV. Had the news on, but I need it for to run this stream, don't I? Oh, I'm so glad you're a lot better now. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's good. Yeah, a lot of COVID, but I guess the new round of COVID isn't quite so bad. I don't know. It's all hellish. That's why our lives have been disrupted. Then they say we're all going to get it anyways. So I guess you had your turn. Sorry to hear that. Well, so sorry, my phone's doing crazy things. Of course, no one talks to me all day, and the minute I get online, it's blinging and blanging. So to solve that, I'm gonna turn the sound off. How is that? All right. So today I'm trying something new yet again on my stream. I'm trying to do interesting things or things that might be interesting to some people, maybe not to everyone. So today will be a writing stream. And so what that means is that we're going to write, but it's not going to be like the last couple weeks where I was sharing what I'm trying to write and then I'm trying to write in front of you guys. That was very hard for me and not terribly productive for anybody. So I thought this week I'm going to experiment with writing sprints because I know so many people love to do writing sprints, and I was supposed to actually do some this morning with another writing group I work with, but the day got away from me and I didn't get there, so I can do them now on my own stream. And what is happening? Who is... Okay. We're fine. We're fine. My mom's in the hospital, so I have to make sure that I pay attention to life and phones and texts and all that. But I did just talk to her earlier today, and she's doing very well, apparently. She fell and broke her hip New Year's Eve day. How exciting. Like at 4 a.m. So we presume she was probably going to the bathroom or something and just fell down and went boom, and that was that. And she's been in the hospital ever since. So speaking of COVID, about a week ago Sunday when my dad went to see her, they said that my mom's roommate had caught COVID, so my dad couldn't go see her anymore. So then he waited a week to see her, and then he was going to go see her this like couple days ago on Sunday because the week was up. Then they said the whole hospital shut down to visitors, so no one's going in or out because of the big COVID. So that's that. So I'm sorry, I'm just it's stressful, man. My mom's, but Sir Doom 666 is surviving COVID, although he's like 50 years younger than my mom. Probably more. My mom's 87 now, I think. Anyways, yeah. So for today, for writing prompts, so I was thinking, NaNoWriMo's coming up again, and, a lot of people are still locked down, or maybe a lot of you have been locked down, but you're just can't get focused, 51 years younger. Yeah. That's what I figured. Yeah, so yeah, we should all live so long, huh? Anyway, so how I'm planning to do this writing sprint thing is basically I'll just put on a timer and everyone just writes, and then and the only timer I could find so far was a 30-minute one, so I guess we'll be doing 30-minute sprints, which is not that long when you're a writer. The writer's workshop I do on Tuesday mornings are 50-minute sprints, so almost an hour. Then we yap for 10 minutes and we sprint again. So today we'll be doing some 30-minute writing sprints so we can all get back into our writing shape. And I'm not sharing my work. You don't have to share your work with me. Nobody's sharing nothing. So that way we'll get more done because we're not worrying about, oh my God, you're going to look at it or whatever. We're just going to do our thing. But before we get into that, some people may not have something to write about, or some people really enjoy doing little exercises called writing prompts. And so with writing prompts, this is kind of a technique or an exercise or whatever that writers use to kind of open up their minds or their imaginations and try to think of things to write about. And so sometimes with a writing prompt, you might just want to write a few sentences about the prompt and then get on with your life. Some people don't use writing prompts at all. I personally won't be using the writing prompt that I'm suggesting to you today, because I'm already working on a piece, and I don't think what I'm about to show you will fit into what I'm working on. I think today during my writing sprints, I'm going to work on the screenplay I was supposed to work on this morning. And so there's no, the writing prompt I'm going to show you is not relevant. Okay, let me try and, okay, I'm going to try and do this live. So bear with me. I'm experimenting with all kinds of things. It's a new year, so I got to get more adept at my technology. So let's see. So I put it over here under writing prompts. And here it is. But it might be too huge. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I went for a little walk today because it's really sunny, and in my part of town it was actually pretty clear. And it's hard, you can't tell from this picture. And then I do have other pictures, but I think they're sideways. I didn't have time to reconfigure them like I did with this one. But I'll show you anyways. You can, and if you're looking on a phone, it'll make sense. Where is it? This will be sideways. But I was, and it's really huge. I didn't proportion it. I don't know how to, I don't think I can turn the picture. But if you're on a phone, hang on, I just got to get it smaller. So here we are. The writing prompt is this banana peel in a snowbank, which I know is entirely random. So I was trying to show in this picture how the snowbank, the picture's too big, but the snowbank's about 3 feet high. You can see how the roads are all melted. So I could have actually driven around today and done the errands I put off. I was supposed to have an appointment today, an eye appointment, and we canceled it because we thought that it was not going to happen. Anyway, so that was one of the pictures, but I'll get rid of it because it's just not happening because I can't turn it around. But yeah, so I was just walking along and I saw this very fresh banana peel in the snowbank. And I was thinking, was Donkey Kong around here? I see him driving by and flinging his banana peels out of his little Donkey Kong car, you know. But at any rate, then, you know, obviously some kid was walking around, or somebody, not necessarily a kid, just somebody is walking around flinging their banana peels onto snowbanks. So I don't know. I laughed really hard when I saw that banana peel on a snowbank, and I think it's a funny thing. But then I thought it might make a good writing prompt because, you know, we're already imagining, like, why is there a banana peel in the snowbank? That can be a prompt. It can be like, you know, was it Donkey Kong? Was it, you know, just some kid on the way home from school? Or maybe it was a dad going to see his kid and had a banana, flung the peel on the snowbank. Or maybe someone was running for the bus and they're trying to eat their banana and before they get on the bus because they have to wear a mask. Or, you know, there's so many things you can do with a banana peel in a snowbank writing prompt. So that's why I chose that. As weird as it is, and it does amuse me greatly, as our first writing prompt for this new way of life I'm trying to do. So there it is. Underneath the writing prompt is our banana in a snowbank. And now remember, that snowbank's like 3 feet high. So we got our banana. Now, I think we're almost ready. If anyone has questions about writing sprints, I'm probably talking to myself anyways. That's okay. So basically what I'll do is I'll put on a timer and we all just do our thing. And the timer will count down. And then when the 30 minutes is up, I'll come back and we'll yippity yap some more. Okay, so and in the meantime, if because I know people are going to dip in and out, and they're not going to know what the hell is happening on this stream today, especially if I'm not shooting my mouth off for half an hour like I usually do. So I'll probably will speak now and again. Oh, someone's following. Thank you so much for the follow, and I still can't tell who followed. So I don't know. I keep forgetting to set the text part up. But thank you so much for the follow. Oh, Fluffy Unicorn Poof. Ah, okay, now I know. Yay! Thank you, Fluffy Unicorn Poof. Are you going to join us for writing sprints, or are you just peeking in to see what the heck is going on here? Welcome aboard. I'm trying new different things here on this channel, so I'm trying to be a writing channel today. I am a writer. I'm a horror writer. I have several published novels and stuff. And actually, I may even know you in real life, Fluffy Unicorn Poof. I have no idea. You're still struggling. Oh, good. You'll be joining in. Good. So I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes soon. And then we'll all sit and focus on our writing, and how exciting. And if people have questions for me during it, that's fine. I think going forward, I'll do things like I'll have little prompts or things like setting, atmosphere, character development and stuff. And we can talk about that stuff in between after we do the sprinting as well. Okay, so let me just see how I've never put up the timer before either, so I hope it actually works. Let me go find it. Okay, so let me just find the file. Writing sprint. I think that's the one. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, no, that's not it. We already have that one. Remove. Sorry. Let me just find the... Okay, let's see if this actually works. Oh, it does. All right, we have begun. The writing sprint has begun. Get sprinting. Everybody sprint. So writing sprints, you just write. Don't worry about anything. You just sit and write for half an hour, and we'll come back and talk about it. And that was the first round of Write and Sprint on the stream. I actually got some stuff done, way more done than last week when I was trying to interact while I was writing. So I hope anyone who joined us here has had a successful first round of sprinting. I'm going to do a couple of sprints because I'm really behind on the thing I'm working on. So I'm going to do this again. You did too. Yay. A little rough. I know. Me too. It's just rusty brain trying to get going. I'm glad you got something done though. Fluffy unicorn poof. And it's it is better to write with someone, I guess. You know, when we're just we're all in the same boat. You've been trying to write this story since high school. Well, I won't ask how long that's been, but I know I've still working on books I started in not high school, but university, and that was one heck of a long time ago. But, you know, it's funny, Josh Mallerman posted on his, on Twitter or someplace the other day that, yeah, it's been a long time since then. Yeah, it's been decades for me. But Josh Mallerman, who wrote Bird Box, he made a funny post. I don't know if it's funny, but it definitely spoke to me of, oh, I should make myself bigger while I'm talking. Josh Mallerman, he was talking about, he made just, I should have posted it. Maybe it'll become one of those writer things we all aspire to. He said there are no trunk novels. Because I guess one of his latest books that just got published was something he'd been working on for 100 million years too, and it's published now by a big publisher. Like, he gets published with the real people, you know. So for him, he's like, yeah, everything's good. You just never know when it's going to come back around. And I know that's been true in my case too, because I've lived long enough now that I am revisiting things that, you know, maybe I should have or could have, would have. But the thing I'm working on right now is I'm working on a horror screenplay. Because I've been working on screenplays for the last year or so, but I haven't written a horror one yet. Even though I'm a horror writer. I wrote a comedy. I wrote like an action adventure dinosaur amusement park extravaganza friggin' apocalypse thing, and you know, and I wrote a couple of TV pilots which are horror, but I haven't, like, if anyone says, oh, hey Seth, you got like a hour and a half horror movie to look at, I'm like, no, I don't actually. So that's what I've been trying to do. That's my thing. This is your 10th honest attempt. You got into the story 15 chapters and scrapped it because it was crap and started over. Well, yeah, there's different ways to look at that. I mean, you know, as a writing teacher, I often tell people that, you know, the first chapter or two of, you know, rough drafts usually can be thrown out. You know better than anyone, you know, the quality of your work, and if it's saying what you want it to and you thought it was crap, so you threw it out. But don't forget, Stephen King thought Carrie was crap and threw it out, and then his wife Tabitha found it in the garbage can, read it, and we know what happened next, you know. So you never know. So sometimes, you know, we can actually, you know, I pull together something, or maybe just someone else's eyes on it. But sometimes, yeah, crap is crap, and we just got to get past the crap. Sometimes crap can be, you know, spun nicely, and sometimes it's like you said, you just got to throw it out and start again. 15 chapters, that's a lot. But I've abandoned books that far in too. I've abandoned many books, actually, when I look back on it. You want to be connecting with your MC and it wasn't quite what you wanted. This time you took your time to get to know your characters in the world. Yeah, I think I teach a course at George Brown College here in Toronto, and one of the very first exercises I have people do, and I think they probably all think it's really stupid. But it's a know your character. It's just a sheet, and I make them hand it in, and it's just who's your character and what does he want, and that's it, you know. And I have them list like 10 things about the character, and it could be anything from, oh, they got brown eyes and, you know, green hair or whatever. And it's good to have your sheets there, so when you're working on stuff you can immediately, oh, you know, the brown eyes did this or whatever, so you're not, you know, don't always have to keep flipping back and double checking. It's good to keep notes on these things. But that the more important thing besides their physical characteristics is just trying to figure out what do they want and who's stopping them from getting it. And that should be the point of any story, which I forget myself half the time. You know, I get all caught up in all the other stuff too, right? We all do. We, you know, we all learn and grow and try to do our things. But yeah, if you're currently using Scrivener, it's been really helpful keeping your ideas together. Oh, that's great. I know a few people who use Scrivener, and they swear by it. You know, I still just have notes. But actually on the Screenplay I'm doing, I think it's a lot like Scrivener because I'm using Final Draft 12. I just got the new one. I had Final Draft 11 last year, then they had 12, so I've upgraded. And yeah, it has like all the cue cards and beat sheets and character pages and stuff that I think Scrivener has. I've never tried to use, well, I lie. I did try to use Scrivener I think about probably 6 or 7 years ago, and my computer wasn't very good. And for me, I found it, I think because I was trying to work on something I was halfway through, and so I found it disruptive to my process, because I don't, you know, I'd spent like my whole life writing like on typewriter or whatever, so I wasn't used to all this extra stuff. But in using Final Draft, like even just now, I hadn't worked on the Screenplay in a week, and but I had made extensive notes and beat sheets and stuff about it, because screenwriting's kind of a different animal than novel writing, right? And so just now it's like, who the hell are these people? I can't remember their names and what they're doing. And then, but I have like, you know, like in Scrivener, you have your character notes and all, and it's, yeah, there it is. I didn't have to like go look for my cue cards, and I have a notebook about my work and stuff. And yeah, so it's we all have our different methods, but and not every method works for every project that we do, but it's good to have these tools for sure. You used to write everything in a 5-subject notebook. Yeah. I got tons of them here. I got lots of books. I got so many notebooks. I'm just throwing things on the floor. I got so many notebooks. I don't even know what half of them are for anymore. I got so excited I got blurry. But yeah, and then it's like, you have the notebook, but when you go to you wake up and, oh yeah, when you go to bed and wake up in the night, that's when the idea fairy comes, isn't it? The idea fairy comes in the night when we forget everything. Yeah. But no, I tell people, whether they're writers or they're trying to learn about astrology or dream interpretation or tarot reading and it's all stuff in our head, right? And I always say, leave a book and pen and paper by the bed, because you think you're going to remember and you just don't. Whether it's an idea in the night or a weirdo dream you had, and you keep that, yeah. Never shows up when you're cognitive, that's for sure. Nope, they never do they? The dream, the idea fairy, it just comes on a whim. And like, remember or don't. You get 1 second to remember this thought, so you can write it down or forget it. Oh. Okay, so should we plow into another round of 30-minute sprinting? If anyone new is here, key is understanding your notes the next day. Yeah, or reading your own writing. Yeah. For anyone new who may be peeping in, I saw this banana peel in the snow and thought it might be a writing prompt for someone. If you're stuck in a block, you can write about what the hell is who ate that banana and threw it away. Was Donkey Kong running around in the snowdrifts today? Anyways, okay, so let me see if I can figure out how to make this thing come back again. Oh, there it is. All right, so we got another 30 minutes. Another round of writing. So let's everybody get on your computers and let's rock it. And I'm just going to make myself small so I'm not distracting. I really appreciate you doing this with me, Fluffy Unicorn Poof, because yeah, writing's a lonely thing and it's fun to look up and, oh, there's someone there. How cool. Someone who understands, who understands the pain. All right, I'll shut up now. That's right. Oh, excuse me. Ah, yes, the bathroom break. Yeah, and here we are. Made it through another round, people. Woo, we're flying. I think. Yes, it's important to stand up and do things like go to the bathroom when we're, whoops, here, I'm trying to make my picture big here. So I'm not just a disembodied voice babbling on at you. Though that is what I do best. Ask my kids. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone came to join us new, but yeah, I did well again. I only got slightly distracted by my phone once. And other than that, I seem to stay on course. Woo! You know, even deadlines, no deadlines, you know, I think the pandemic really has messed with a lot of us with okay, I gotta stop staring at the clicking I'm doing. And, all right. Oh, I know if I do this, then that gets rid of that. Okay. So those who might be wondering what the hell is happening here today, we are doing writing sprints. So they're about half an hour long, and a writing sprint is just, you just sit and write. You write about whatever you want. And for me, I'm working on a horror movie screenplay. I actually had outlined it and did the beat sheet for it. So it's not as difficult as writing from nothing. I know where I'm going. I got that all figured out a couple months ago, but then it was like, now I gotta write it. So I'm cooking along. How many pages? It's really irrelevant to do word counts and page counts and all that. Because it really, I say this about NaNoWriMo too, it's kind of irrelevant because by the time you get to the last draft, you may have thrown everything away, or like Fluffy Unicorn Poof was saying earlier, that they threw out 15 chapters because that pissed them off. So who cares if they wrote them all? Yes. So that the goal is to just write. I know NaNoWriMo, we do the word count thing, because we need carrots and goals and things like that, right? Especially new writers who may not have contracts or deadlines. Or, for me right now, I'm writing a bunch of things that I ultimately want to sell and present. But since no one's asked for them, I don't have a fire under my ass to get anything done, right? So it can be disconcerting. So writing sprints are great for just sit down and write. And like you might do in NaNoWriMo, don't second guess what you're writing. Just try and get some words down, good or bad, during a sprint. And then you can go back and fix it all later or throw it all out. But it gets the brain kind of going, and that's why we like them. And I've noticed, too, that I am freezing as in what you guys are seeing or not seeing. I'm sure my voice is fine, but and the music's probably fine, but the visuals probably suck, so it's probably just as well that I'm doing a writing stream today. I see it was very stable for a while, but now we've dropped about 2,168 frames in the last couple minutes. So this is not a pleasure to watch, I'm sure. Now, for those of you who might just be peeking in for the first time, I don't have the viewer thing on, so I have no idea who's here or not. I may be just talking to the air. This was what I thought might be a writing prompt of the day. It's a banana in a snowbank, banana peel. And I found it outrageously amusing on my walk today. I don't know why. I think it's because we had that giant storm here in Toronto. There's 5-foot tall snowbanks everywhere. This particular snowbank is about 3 feet, and it was about 3 feet high. It's up to my waist. No, it was higher. It was you can't see my hands with all my hand gesturing. So it's up to here. And there's the banana, right? So it made me laugh really hard, and I'm not sure why. So I thought, why don't I use that as a writing prompt for someone who might be stuck? Because sometimes when we write about just something that has nothing to do with what we're trying to do, it can, loosen the dam, and then the real thoughts start coming out, and then we can start writing about what we really want to be writing about instead of just, writing about bananas and snowbanks. Get some kid flung it down because his mom's dragging him to school. But there's no school today because, number one, because it's a second snow day in a row, but more importantly, because we're in a pandemic. We know we know where we are. Okay, so everybody do a stretch. I'm going to stand up for a minute, do a stretch. And then we'll do another 30 minutes if you're up for it. I'm up for it. I'm going to do today my goal was to do 4 half-hour writing sprints on the stream here. So that would equal about 2 hours of writing, which still isn't a full work day for anybody. But man, if you're focused on that writing, it will be a full work day for you. And so I'm going to do this Tuesdays and Thursdays on the stream here. And on my little schedule down below, I do have the times I'm hoping to do this every week, but that can change depending on my other jobs, which I have none right now. But, but no, like I do have meetings and stuff for various things that I actually get paid for. So that would, of course, take priority if I have to shift things around. But for now, like sometimes I do background work in the movie business, so that can be like 12 or 14-hour days. So I can't really plan, but any other types of meetings or things like that, like I may have a meeting at 7. I think Wednesday I have meetings. No, Wednesday I'm not on here. Next time I'm on here is Thursday. Okay. Yeah, so Thursday we'll do a couple of, we'll do some sprinting on Thursday. And I'll start at 5. Maybe I'll start earlier on Thursday. It depends what happens with the rest of my day. I may start earlier Thursday because I have stuff in the evening to deal with. So I may start it earlier so I can get more writing done. I'm actually enjoying doing this sprinting. And it's been really fun writing with you, Fluffy Puff. Fluffy. I can't read or write. I'm just writing in my head. Fluffy Unicorn Poof, it's been fun working with you. I don't know if you're still here. Ready for another round? But yeah, misery loves company. And yeah, and I don't know about the rest of you, but I've been in this apartment like for almost 2 years now without really seeing anyone or doing anything, and certainly not going to writers' meetings except online. And so this really helps me get back into it. Not that I was ever really out, but yeah, it's just different ways to use our brains. And so here we go. All right, so I'm going to set up the clock. Wow, are we still dropping frames like crazy? 2,278. You're back. Oh, good, good. You're back. Ready for some more. Was that productive for you that time, Fluffy Unicorn Poof? Did you get anything done? Ready and sort of. Okay, good. No, we don't have to show our work here. No one's getting marked. It's not a class. God knows I would fail. Okay, let's see if I can get the little clock happening again. This has been a lot of fun. Oh, you went to get chocolate. Well, chocolate is a very important part of writing. I have 2 pieces left of my Lady Godiva. Chocolate is part of every writer's toolkit, I think. We need it. All right, so let me see if I can get this clock set up again. We've got our chocolate. We've got our liquids. Keep hydrated. Drink lots of water or coffee, tea, whatever you like to drink. But don't forget to drink water in between. Eat your chocolate. And okay, let me see if I can. There we go. Okay, we're off. We're writing. We're good. Enjoy, everybody. And we are back. How was that round? I have to say for me that even though I was rather distracted at first and I even had to boil some more water because mine got ice cold here, I actually got way more done that time. Couple of slight distractions and then I somehow got on a roll. So how about you, Fluffy Unicorn Poof, if you're still here, if you had success or failure? No, there is no failure. Try. There is only try. And anyone else, especially if, oh my God, we're dropping frames like crazy. Doing well. You keep having to remind yourself that this is a first draft. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I keep going back. It's like, no, keep going forward. You'll never finish if you keep going back. Yeah, it's rough, eh? It can, it can be, everyone has their own writing style, of course, but yeah, that's the one thing. If people are watching that are maybe thinking about writing or don't know much about writing, certainly just getting the words on the paper can be quite a struggle because there's that whole second guessing thing that happens with us. And, oh, this is shit. I should just erase it right now. But don't erase it. Just keep going. And that's what other drafts are for. Just keep getting the words down. Because if the words are all up in here and not in the computer or on your piece of paper or whatever, no one knows but you. So at least if you get things pulled out of the old brain space and flung out into the world, then that's progress, even if it's only a couple of words or a couple of sentences. Because as we know, especially people who've been writing for a while, you end up throwing out so much of it anyway. So that one sentence may be the good sentence, And yeah, I see I'm dropping frames like crazy during this last bit. So I was kind of glad I didn't have to talk or play a game because I just keep seeing yes, I'm writing, but I just keep seeing the frames because the little square, I am on OBS. So I have it set up so in my bottom right corner I see the little square and it's like red or green. But when it's red, that's bad news, man. That's bad news. So I'm glad it doesn't affect what I'm actually writing. It's just how the stream is showing up. And since we're all just working on our own stuff, it really doesn't matter if it's freezing or not, because it's red again. So make sure you stand up and stretch. We're going to do one more half hour, or anyone who wants to. Stand up and stretch. Do that stretch. Do the you don't want to get like the legs. You got to just make a couple of steps. Just lift your arms over your head. Just stand up and stretch and stuff. Because, I'm sure a lot of you have been doing a lot of reading during the pandemic, but a lot of people, more water. Yep. Keep drinking the water. During the pandemic, doing a lot of reading, realizing that people who sit a lot at their jobs, you can get heart attacks and strokes and stuff. It's sitting there for 8 hours. So stand up. So it's nice to have these little half-hour stretches, half-hour type. Then we get stretch up, get our water, more chocolate, whatever you need, your snicky snacks. I know here in my time zone, it's 6:18, so we're, it's dinner time. So people may be getting hungry or maybe already ate. I have such a weird schedule these days because I'm in pandemic time and I don't have a regular job that I go to every day. So I just kind of do my own thing and eat when I want. And so, yeah, it's easy to get off a routine. Really easy to fall off routines when you've been in lockdown for 2 years. Anyways, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. So everybody, stretch your fingers. Really make sure you in between when we're doing these little breaks are really moving your fingers around in ways that are different. It's hard to show. Like just do a little bit of a pull there and move your wrists, because you don't want the carpal tunnel. And as Fluffy Unicorn Poof says, get your water. Drink lots and lots and lots of water, because water goes to your brain. Then your brain can think better, so you can write faster and get it done. So, oh my God, we're dropping frames like no tomorrow. The first hour was not so bad. I only dropped I think 55 or something. Now the total is 23,000. 460 dropped frames. So there's going to be a call to my internet provider coming up. That's my fortune telling that I'm doing for today. And if you're just joining us, what we're doing here today are writing sprints, something that writers can do together without talking. In case you're wondering why I'm just sitting here typing. Well, you can't even see that I'm typing, but you can see the pretend person typing up there. But yeah, so we're basically for the writing sprints. I'm doing half hour. That's what I'm gonna do for a couple of my streams, and then other streams I'll still play games and all that I enjoy so much. So we're doing the writing sprints, so you just write for half an hour. I'll put the timer clock back on in a minute, and we just sit and work on whatever you want, and you don't have to. No accountability. You don't have to tell me how many words or pages you did. You see me and Fluffy Unicorn Poof talking about, yeah, we did it or we didn't do it, or, we're doing, just write or bibble babble. You don't need to say, my character is, none of that. And that's what makes it fun and easy, because we're all in this together. Writers, it can be really tough to get motivated, but if you're writing with other people in the same boat, you feel less alone and maybe more motivated, because we're all have the same thing. And then, of course, if anyone has questions ever, I'm an open book. I am. You want to ask me about publishing, editing, writing, anything, I am here for you. And then for those who may not have seen it yet, my writing prompt of the day. So I'm going to start doing writing prompts of the day too, for if you're having a writer's block issue, then you can look at something stupid I'll put up. This one is a banana peel in the snow. It's my opus. It's my beautiful photo I'm going to sell to Dreams Time. No, but it's a banana peel in the snow. And as we know, we had that crazy snowstorm yesterday here in Toronto, about 2 feet of snow. So that banana peel's about 2.5 feet off the ground. And there's like a big dip. Oh, here, I'll move the banana again. There's I can't see, big dip in the road there. So this banana was just sitting there perched on the snowdrift, where someone had just like it was brand new, like whoever was walking in front of me or by me or whatever, they had just flung that banana onto that snowbank. So the way it can be a writer's prompt, for those that don't know about writer's prompt, is that you just look at that picture of that banana in the snowdrift and you write about it. It's like, it makes you think, like, who ate that banana? Why didn't they throw that in the garbage? Like, what the hell? It's not going to compost in a snowdrift. Are they having a banana split? Did Donkey Kong come by and fling it down in hopes to trip someone up? We all have questions about the banana peel on the snowdrift. At any rate, okay, let's get ready for another round o' writing. Let's get another sprint in. So let's get the little clock up again. And any last words, Fluffy Unicorn Poof, before we go back diving into the pool? The writing pool? In the water? All right. I know there's a huge lag, and frame dropping and all sorts of crap happening. So let's just get to work. Is this the one? Yeah, there we go. There it is. We are on another roll. Welcome back from your ride. The plane is now landing. You may unbuckle your seatbelts. Okay. Woo! How's the old brain feeling? I'm just clicking away here. Hang on. All right, so this was the inaugural stream of Let's Do Some Writing Sprints. And so that's what we did here today. And I actually got a lot done. I'm pretty surprised at how much I got done, actually. Despite my ADHD issues, of which there are many. Yeah, I only wandered around once per stream, and yeah, finally getting somewhere after 2 months of staring at the blinking cursor. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too. It's a good feeling, isn't it? Because I tell you, that blinking cursor, it's like, huh? Yeah, want to go? Want to go? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, that was good stuff. Thank you so much, Fluffy Unicorn Poof, for coming and doing this with me. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do this twice a week. I wasn't sure if this was something to do, but I don't know. I feel, Fluffy Unicorn Poof, you did it. I did it. And yeah, we enjoyed it. I don't know if anyone else tried any of the sprints either, but certainly I think I did 10 pages. Not that we're counting pages. We're not, because we know, as I keep saying, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think I started around page 28 of my script. I went back and forth and fucked around a bit with this and that. But then I kept trying to take my own advice. No, forward. Move forward. Not back. Forward. And so I managed to make it up to page 39, seems to be where I've left off. And so that really pleases me. That pleases me a lot. I got past the blinking cursor. You could definitely get into a sprint schedule. Oh, good, good. And I presume this time works for you since you're here. So, like, well, I don't know if you hear me talk all the time, but basically, I will do my best to keep Tuesdays at 4 and Thursdays at 5. And I may add other sprints during the week if I feel so inclined to just hop on. So, yeah, Floofy Unicorn Poof, you're following me now. So you'll know if I'm coming on to stream or game or whatever, because it'll say on the Dicky Doo. Oh, you're on the East Coast as well. Good, good. And you're under the snow, just like the rest. You're the banana peel in the snow, right? Yeah. Tropical meets not tropical, meets frozen tundra. Yeah, and then Friday I'll do my 2 o'clock game stream. I'll probably play Sonic again this week because I enjoyed that. And yeah. So, the brain, the brain. Yeah, that was good. That was good. We did do 4, right? Didn't we? Yeah, it's been like 3 hours. Surely we did 4 sprints in there. I lost count. How hard is it to count to 4? It's hard when you're writing. It's hard to count anything when you're writing. Because we go into our little worlds and we don't know what the hell is going on in any other world except the worlds we're creating. Like the little mini gods that we are. But anyways, okay, so I think I'm going to go now and see all the things I didn't do in the whole 3 hours. Where you're going and forgetting, and then it's morning. Yeah, I know. Now that, actually I used to do that more, writing till the sun came up when I did have kids. But yeah, I think it's because I could only work when they went to sleep. Now that they're all grown and stuff, I just do my thing. Now I'm on Twitch. Now our sunshine is Twitch. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, this was fun. And how many frames did I drop? Oh, I'm dropping again as we speak. I am now red. Holy smokes. 34,527 frames. Not that anyone cares about my technical issues, but I just uploaded to fast internet like about 2 weeks ago. And so, you know, I can drop frames just fine on the old shitty account, but I don't want to be dropping frames on my new, much more expensive account. So they're going to hear from me, that's for sure. All right, so... Okay, so I'm going to sign off now, I guess. And yeah, so thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you so much for writing with me. Yeah, I know what you mean. Thank you so much for writing with me, Fluffy Unicorn Poof. And yeah, we'll see some of you Thursday, maybe not. Well, next Tuesday, who knows? It's Twitch. Everyone's everywhere all the time. Okay, so have a fantastic evening. Don't go on the ice. Try to stay home. Just be careful of the ice out. You're Fluffy Unicorn Poof. You're on the East Coast. You know about this ginormous storm we just had. I'm sure you did too. The whole East Coast got super slammed over the last few days. For us, it was yesterday, but I know there were other days with other traumas. So, anyways, have a fantastic night, everyone. I'm going to sign off now, and thank you for coming by and writing with me. Have a great night. Bye-bye.